Wow, that was a really very thoughtful introduction. It's really a pleasure. I'm just sitting here blown away, actually, at the talent in this room. As Alex said, when I started Homestars, it was a pretty, we actually had a meeting in a church basement I went to, back in 2007. I don't know if there's I've got to move the slides. So I've got a time limit here. I don't have very many slides. I've got 2 slides. And the first slide is basically the startup curve that I think anybody in this room that's in a startup or thinking about a startup, I found this on Paul Graham, Y Combinator's blog article. I thought it was really perfect. It epitomizes any startup. And you'll see this initiation and then this trough of sorrow. I'm going to tell you a little story about somebody I know, first off, before I tell you the Homestars story. This person left a corporate job that was high-paying. They had a company car, stock, big team, and they had a great idea. I thought it was a great idea. I said, go for it. It was really simple, easy. And the story goes, though, in their first month, they were sued for defamation. In their first year, they had a term sheet from a leading VC in Toronto, couldn't close it, so $1 million, no close. Their spouse, who was supporting them, had a healthy, great job, lost their job, and then both their parents fell ill, and they were back and forth to hospitals for the next couple years. So would you tell this person to stop? I know I did. It was a really tough couple years. But that's not the full story. That person is me. And so that's why I thought this particular graph is really, I think anybody that's jumping in the deep end is going to feel these ups and downs. And really difficult times. It's part of the journey. The Homestars was started in 2006. Really simple idea. I did a reno with my husband, our first home. At the time, there was word of mouth, and there was the phone book, literally. And Yelp had just started. Google, there was no reviews. Yellow Pages said, no way, we're not getting into the review business. And I just thought, who you hire is the most important decision. And when you're doing your home renovation, it's pretty daunting. You're spending tens of thousands of dollars on your home, if not more, your largest asset, let alone and my epiphany, my inspiration was TripAdvisor. And so went on that phase and went on to create Homestars with a phenomenal team. But so the story goes, to go back to that, learned a lot about libel and defamation law in Canada. So that was really the focus in our early years, to protect homeowners from when they want to write negative reviews, and got a great system in place, and also to protect ourselves from litigious companies. Raised $500,000 from friends, family, and institutional angels who obviously became good friends and got to know our journey and mission. And my husband found a job. He's actually sitting in the front row. He's been a phenomenal supporter. Actually, I still, though, want to look into that Smart Snore app that was, I thought that was a really great idea. And we invest in that. So the next part of the story is fast forward to a few weeks ago. I was writing 35 checks to the angels that supported Homestars through the years. And that was, so we're on the acquisition of liquidity. So that has got to be the epitome of the best feeling an entrepreneur can feel, is when they can say thank you to the people that supported them through those years and believed in them in all those wiggles of false hope along the way. And but that's not the end of the story. Starting a company, we're actually now in the scale-up side, because we were bought by HomeAdvisor And I really wanted that marriage to be a marriage that was going to take that company, our company, to the next step. So I'm still CEO, and I'm on the next path where we're trying to scale up our marketplace. So Homestars, you know, is a research site. Consumers go on because they want to read reviews, they want to hire well. But as technology changes, we have to change. And so the partner that I found is really letting us build the brand, build the product, build the team. So it's awesome because I can look at our team, which we actually was pretty. Last year was a crazy year. We doubled our team, and that's in and of itself, you know, scary because you really want to make sure you keep the culture and you stay true to your mission and values. We've been able to do that, and we've also been able to inject a lot of innovation. So we're now in the throes of building a marketplace, and that's really, really exciting because consumers demand it. They want instant connections. They want more choice. They want fast service. They want people to show up on time. So we're on a phenomenal journey, and I'm really pleased to be here and hear any of your questions. Oh, I've got one more slide. Pretty basic. Amelia Earhart, you know, she was a pioneer back in a long time ago, over 100 years ago, and I just thought that was a fitting quote, that the most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. So congratulations to everybody in this room for your tenacity tonight.
Questions?